How's it going, everyone? It's January 5th, 2025. Um, it's been almost 3 weeks since I stopped taking my fluvoxamine. I stopped taking it because it had me feeling like I already deal with anxiety and depression since my accident in March. But like leading up until Christmas Eve, I had like the most vivid nightmares, far as like to the point where I couldn't sleep at night because the nightmares were so bad. So I stopped taking it because also it made me feel suicidal. I know my doctor who prescribed me the medicine. I've been on the medicine since 2023. Um, it works perfect for anxiety, but as far as depression, I would not recommend it as an antidepressant because I felt like my anxiety was getting, it was solving an anxiety problem, but it was making me more depressed as I took it. My doctor upped it to 250 at the beginning of last month, and that's when it really like hit me the suicidal thoughts of not wanting to wake up, wishing I didn't have to wake up when I went to sleep. I know me relearning how to walk and being out of work for 9 months also hasn't been like the best for my mental because it's like I basically lost everything and I'm relearning patience with myself and trying to give myself grace. I'm my own worst critic when it comes to giving myself grace. Um, I'm one of the people that really don't really talk about their feelings because I feel like talking about your feelings is weak. Um, but I can give you the best advice though if you come to me about your feelings. But when it comes to me opening up about myself and my feelings, it's hard for me to do. So my psychiatrist, who she told me to basically start a journal or like to write everything out how I feel. And put everything on paper, and maybe that would make me open up more and decrease the anxiety that I have and the feeling of depression. I don't know why I keep touching my face. Maybe because I'm nervous. I'm not sure. So I started making these vlogs because it's easier than just writing it down. I could look back and see how far I have come, far as mentally, throughout the whole situation. It will be a year in March. Um, far as the whole walking process, to me, I feel like it's taking forever. But people around me, as far as my therapist, I can't still walk for like a very long time. Sitting too long is uncomfortable. Also, a little backstory: I broke both of my femurs in a car accident. Um, woke up in the hospital. Um, was on a vent and everything. So like, and this happened back in March. So it's been like a journey. I'm still. It's weird because like I said in my last video, what gets me hung up a lot is I question why I'm here, like and the purpose of why I'm still here. And what makes me question it more is when I'm the days where I'm in pain. Like right now, my hardware has been really have my morale far as living like at a low kinda because I go to wake up, I'm in pain. Go to sleep, I'm in pain. So I'm usually up. most of the night because of the hardware pain. And it takes me a while to get comfortable. Um, Also, not sure. That could be a reason why I question. I know they say not to question God, but I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't try and question or overanalyze things because of who I am as a person. Um, I can put it on though, like I could be very phony and fake, and you ask me, "Am I okay?" And I'm gonna naturally say that I'm okay, I'm all right, um, because I don't want the next person to worry about me, or I feel like they don't care for real. Um, so I'm trying to get into the habit of seeing how I feel what I'm feeling, but I also don't want to get other people down or have other people worry about me. So that's another reason why I normally keep it to myself, and that's why I'm coming to you guys as this video vlog to talk to. Like I said, I enjoy reading. Reading has really been my safe haven since I've been like stuck in the house for real. I'm not working, just going like therapy, going out to shop for groceries and stuff. Other than that, I'm at home most of the time. So I'm trying to limit myself again on TV because I know too much TV can be damaging also. Um, so I really need to get back into reading. I have the library app on my phone, so uh, let me see. So I rented a couple books that I was going to start. I started one yesterday, and I want to start back reading because that really uplifts me and keeps me from having an idle mind. Because an idle mind overthinks with myself, and when I overthink, I usually get more depressed or more anxiety from the overthinking because of what's happened to me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for the library app on my phone. Okay, so I downloaded this book called I Don't Want to Talk About It. Overcoming the Secret Legacy of Male Depression. So I started that last night, and I got a Photoshop book because I bought Adobe Photoshop when I got this new computer to edit my videos, and that's what I'm supposed to been learning over the time of me um, going through this whole process. Like I wanted to record my journey, far as relearning how to walk, but I want to get to therapy. I listen to my phone, so I'm listening to music, so I can't record, and I don't have like another camera to use to record my journey. As far as therapy going, that really is like I could have the worst day ever, but once I go to physical therapy, that's only what 2 days a week. I could be like I feel like absolute shit. But when I go to therapy, I don't know, maybe because I'm around different people and not like people that I'm normally around, far as like family. So, and also I'm working towards a goal. So when I go to therapy, I tend to zone out and really focus on the exercises and improving my gait and balance and stuff like that. So that could be the reason. If I could, if I could and I had the means, I would go to therapy at least 3 days a week. I think I'm gonna start back going back 3 days a week because, like I said, it really does decompress me. I mean, I be in pain. I mean, but that's because I don't like to count the reps. And so my PT guy, he been really telling me to count my reps because I be going over because I be listening, be zoning out, listening to my music while doing the little workouts or whatever, and I overtrain sometimes. But me listening this past week, I listened to what he told me to by counting like what I'm doing instead of supposed to do what 4 sets of 10, or like on the leg press. Sometimes I just go until I feel like I did 40, but really I didn't did way more than 40. So that's why I'm in pain the next day. Um, let's see. Hopefully they put me back on the treadmill because it's my first time being on the treadmill since before all this happened. Last time I got on the treadmill was March 13th. So my first time on the treadmill was last Tuesday in therapy. It was only for like 14 minutes, but I was excited because I haven't walked on a treadmill in forever. And one of my things before I went to work, after I woke up from my little nap after work, I would go to the gym for like an hour, 30 minutes on like doing cardio. Then I would spend the rest of the time doing like machine workouts and stuff. And I really missed that because it really helped me mentally, far as like thinking and getting stuff clearer. So like when I come home from therapy, like I'd be soaked. Like you would think I didn't been in a marathon because my shirt be soaking wet from therapy. They I have a sweat towel when I'm there. But I noticed that now since I've been going longer and I can see myself getting better with certain things. Like when we first started back in May, June, I used to sweat instantly. Like I'd be there 3 minutes and I'm sweating because I'm working muscles and working muscles that I haven't worked in months. Cause when everything happened, I couldn't walk for 7 weeks, so I couldn't bear weight for 7 weeks. So of course that caused me to lose muscle in my legs. So I spent the summertime, most of the summer in a wheelchair, and then I was walking as tolerated. So since I spent so much time in a chair, um, it was hard to say walk for long periods of time. Like it killed me just to walk from the elevator to my apartment. Like I will be drenched. I could take it back to where at first when I first started going to physical therapy stand-in, and it took I would be drenched walking from my bed to the bathroom and sweat because it took so much muscle. It took so much muscle and strength just to walk from the doorway of the bathroom to the toilet, basically. I remember getting in the shower after not having a shower, like standing up in the shower for like a good 3 months. I had to sit down, taking a shower. I remember standing up in the shower for the first time. That's how I really know that I was getting better also because I stood up. Like my legs was kind of wobbly or whatever, but I told myself, "Hey, we're going to do this. We're going to get in the shower." I mean, that shower was only what 3 minutes, but it was like the best feeling ever standing up in the shower. I couldn't turn like a rotisserie yet because my legs and stuff wasn't strong enough yet. Um, so to now taking a shower is so much easier, get in and out. I could turn like a rotisserie. Um, and like before I got on here, I got in the shower, and realizing that doing this shower thing was so much easier now than it was 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 7 months ago. Um, and people around me tell me not to push it, but I worked in nursing, so I know how it is, how if you don't use it, you lose it. And me being me, so I push myself every day to do stuff like um carry my laundry from downstairs, upstairs, taking the trash out. Um, don't leave me in the car if we go to the store because I want to walk around too. So I've been forcing myself to walk around more because I know my walking is only going to get better and my stamina is only going to increase if I walk more. But the part about walking more is that since I have the hardware in my legs, I have a plate in both legs, a rod in both legs, and I have like a good 20 screws in both legs. So the hardware, the screws and like the plate gets uncomfortable when standing and walking for long periods of time, even sitting for long periods of time. If I'm not like it's uncomfortable. So I can't wait to get those removed. Hopefully I get the news sometime this week about my to get the partial hardware removal. I am kind of nervous about recovery because I'm staying back at home with my mom and she has stairs. I know in my apartment we didn't have any stairs. But I live back here, so I take the stairs every day living here. That's a good thing, good exercise also because she has about 15 stairs before I come up to my room. Maybe a little more. Maybe I gotta count them tomorrow. I think it's like 15 um, to get up here to the bedroom or not. So I'm kind of nervous about after surgery, the recovery. I know my doctor and everyone online say that I should be back up and walking around the next day. I know my physical therapy wants me back in therapy as soon as possible so we can work on it. Improving the make sure I don't lose any strength or any range of motion. But I know it's going to be swollen, so I know it's going to be range of motion loss at least for some. It's just that since it's going to be multiple holes in my bones of my legs from them removing the screw and the plate, I also wonder about taking the stairs. Like, will it be too many stairs? I mean, I don't want to re-injure myself, and I'm trying to um, get better. But I know I can't wait to get this hardware out. You can see it through because I have skinny legs. My legs don't have a lot of fat on them. Think of Mr. Planner's legs. But so I do worry about that. I worry about the recovery time because I know when everything first happened, they told me like, "Oh, you'll be fine. You can go back to work in 4 months." And that wasn't the case. I've been off of work for almost 10 months. It'll be 10 months next week. So I really want to get my life back in order, and I hope me getting this hardware removed. Hope I don't get another infection because I had an infection back in June because one of the screws backed out of my left leg, and it got infected. Horrible. I ended up going septic and everything. It was terrible. Um, don't wish that on anyone. So this being an in and out procedure will be different because my doctor told me if he goes in, he's not just going to remove one screw, he's going to remove everything. So I get where he come from, like, hey, we ain't about to keep opening and closing you up. So and also it's uncomfortable. Like you could feel the bolts in my leg, like when I move them, and either when you just touch my legs, you can see them. You can see like where the plate is at. You can see the bolts. You can actually feel them. So it's very uncomfortable. I don't wish this on anyone. Um, I'm just ready for step three. I am gonna ask to keep the hardware though. I know I've seen a lot of people on Reddit and stuff that was able to keep their hardware. Even though a lot of people online say, "Why would you want to keep the hardware? You should want to put that behind you." It's just that I want to not document it, but I just want to see how they look. Honestly, to see because on the X-rays it look crazy, so I want to see how it looks in person. So like I said, I find out later this week when I go in for surgery to get a partial hardware removal. I've been drinking my milk. I hate milk, make your flesh crawl. But I drink milk every day. I go through like a gallon of milk a week. I take my vitamin C pills. I take vitamin D, K2, um, ibuprofen, Tylenol, um, BioFreeze. I love the professional version of BioFreeze. It became my best friend recently, because of the hardware. This one, it works so much better than I don't know if you guys can see it. But yeah, the professional one works way better than the green one. My um therapy, I go to NovaCare in Ohio. Um and they got me hip to this brand of the BioFreeze and not the regular one. The regular one to me is like night and day compared to this one. This one works so much better. It seemed like it works quicker. I bought it off Amazon. It'd be like $12 a tube. Um, so yeah, check it out if you ever in pain. I use it on my back. I use it on my um, knees and quads. Um, I get. I still have like the crazy part about like this whole situation is that the top of my foot is still numb. Like I can move my legs and everything, my feet, but to touch them, it just feels so foreign. Like it don't feel like it's mine still. I remember my leg felt like that. Like when everything first happened, I couldn't. When I touched my leg, it felt numb. Like it didn't feel like it was my leg. Like it took me. That was another hard pill to swallow when I like, was learning how to walk again. Is that for 3 months, my legs didn't feel like my legs. Like they felt like they didn't belong to me. Basically, like it felt like I was walking on stilts for real. Like it didn't feel like they was mine. Well, technically they mostly metal now, but still they didn't feel like they was mine. But now, um, they're feeling more of like mine. I don't know if it's because of therapy or because of time. I do massage them. I well rub them up and down. You know, as they say they do online. Um, I wonder if my kneecap will be littler though when they take some of the hardware out, because my one kneecap on my left side is another story compared to my right kneecap. Um, all right, well, rambling on. I was trying to take up some time because until my TV show come on for real. You know, Married to Medicine come on tonight and Potomac. So I'm waiting on that to come on. Since it's been like what 2 weeks since they last came on. So hopefully it's a good episode. Like I said, I cleaned up. I was more productive this week after my first video. I feel like talking to you guys, I actually felt better. I was able to clean my room, put away my laundry. I felt more. I can't explain it, but I felt more. Felt better about everything. Like, cause my problem is I get to moments where I feel like maybe it's my anxiety where I feel like everything is not going to be okay. But that's just Satan talking, saying it's making me think that way. Because I know he brought me this far. So everything has to be okay because I wouldn't have came this far and I wouldn't have survived what I've been through if I wasn't going to make this. Or I just have to live in my testament at this point in time. I have to realize that I hold the cards to my own happiness and me feeling down about my whole situation or anything is not going to make it better. Um, I'm not really a crier, but I really couldn't cry at all. Period. Like I couldn't even feel sad when I was on the fluvoxamine. That's another reason why I want to get off of that and the crazy dreams and the um suicidal thoughts. I really couldn't handle it anymore. So I will ask my doctor to see if he could change it to something else. Like I said, I know with all antidepressants is a thought, it's a risk of suicidal thoughts, and I don't want that. And so I don't know, maybe have to just wing it and be on my own without those drugs, because like I said, I want to be here. So even though I have days and moments where I do feel like giving up, but I know that's just me being rude to the people around me for real, because there's a lot of people that want me to be here. Anyways, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna get off here. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow, even if you're not watching these videos to the end. I just know they're helping me, and hopefully they help whoever comes across it who's been through something like a life-changing trauma event like myself. Um, all right. I'm logging off for this here, January 5th of 2025. Have a great day. Well, great night, because today is almost over with. It's 7:30 here in Ohio. All right, guys.